qualify. Oh, is it there now? It's there now. Sorry, I think I clicked off too early. It should be definitely there now. Wow, rate that session. That was insane. What the hell? So because of the bottleneck at the end of the pit lane, it's fucked 4 cars, and then they've caught the back of the pack because they're racing to get to the line because Ocon didn't leave fast enough. They haven't made it. They've screwed everyone else around them who was on a good run plan. And Bortoletto, Ocon, Tsunoda, Colapinto, Behrman, who are basically all the cars who were caught up in that, have not been able to set a lap and they've not gone through. Gee whiz. Ferrari strategy out of 10. I think Ocon did a bit of trolling, and I mean, if you're in the top 15, pop off, boy boss. You know what I mean? But he just wasn't in the top 15. Right, we're gonna get the SQ2 graphic up. Bear with me, TikTok. I'm gonna have to move that to there. Hopefully you can see that, so we're all keeping up. This next session is 10 minutes long, and it gets rid of the next 5 drivers. Think of it like Q2, just shorter, 10 minutes instead of 15. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Nina. Yeah, Ocon's like, my car's shit, so you guys are all going to suffer because of it. So yeah, 2.7 seconds. There must have been something wrong with his lap. And that's the thing with Tsunoda not setting a good lap time to start with. Sometimes, and especially in a session like this, you need that banker. Yo, what's up, Gatford? What's up, Gatford? Nina. Definitely Nina. 1 second. No, I didn't agree. My hand is open. My hand is open. I didn't grip it. Sorry. I didn't grip it. Sorry. Now I say good luck. Traffic was horrendous, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. That's quite funny though. You know who did it? Ocon. Do you know where it come from? No. The pit lane. He parked the pit lane to everyone queued behind him. And then they're all racing to the line. They're like, fuck. But I also like the Hornets going, what's the count? Where do these guys come from? It's you if you were to exit the pit lane. Oh yeah. Like, go, like, no. No? Do I go? Are you sure I go?
Yo, this guy's up to some funky business. Check his bank statements. Thanks for subbing.
Holy shit.
Go. Well, what the heck, guys? We just hit our goal. It tastes like sweet caviar. This chef to be cooking down.
Wait.
You're bloody cheeky, mate. A hype
Vixie, what did you do? I saw that in Vic's room. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted. I appreciate it. If Vic didn't spoil it, I probably would have like completely missed it. Oh my god, I nearly missed qualifying as well. Was that your attempt to get me back in the room? Thank you very much. Can we get lots of W's in chat? I'm back now. Let me catch up. I am 4 seconds behind. My timer is 4 seconds behind if you guys are syncing up. Who's penalty worthy?
Oh, my little sexy pudding pants. Thank you for contributing to the itty bitty bitty committee.
Thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. Oh no, wait. Natalia, thank you for the 100 bits. And no Henny for you. Thank you for the follow. Beaksy, what are you doing that for, fella? Bro wants Luke Sam's financial advisor, and I appreciate that. A hype train has started. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. You guys are sick. Now you're here. Let's go, Nick. Let's go. Sorry, I completely forgot to go live on YouTube for SQ1, so I apologize. Let me see if I can bring that over to OBS. Miss input, calm down. I said miss input. Miss input. Calm down into miss input. Can someone type on YouTube, please? So I can see if my thing is working. I have this extension that combines all the chats. However, I don't think it works. Hulk pole manifesting. I'm manifesting. What's up, flying cup of tea? I'll not be fighting to keep the financial advisor. Fair enough. Pop off, Queen. Pop off. Anyone hype train Oscar? Let's go. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry, that was really gross. And in other words, you're welcome. I wonder if they're waiting at the end of the pit lane so long to get the tyres as cool as possible because they're struggling with tyre temps. I wasn't ignoring you, I promise. But Oscar for avoiding the wall. If Oscar puts in the wall here, I'll actually delete my Twitch. Because what wall do you put it in? So how do we know? Wait. So do we know what the call pathetic repercussions are? No, we do not. Will we ever? Probably not. You're watching the race from the crowds. Are you having fun, Nin? That's so sick. Welcome from Coda. I'm sorry for not saying much. I'm locked in. That is absolutely all right, Jaden. Especially with Hamilton's performance, P4 that session. You got both ends of the spectrum. Hamilton's looking quick and Charles is looking slow. So I understand why you're locked in. Did it work? Let's have a look. No. It's meant to combine them, but it doesn't. I have to click over and click back. Why is everyone on mediums? What's up, Plymouth? It is mandated that for SQ1 and SQ2, oh, fuck, I forgot to change it. We are using, sorry, I can't do two things at once, apparently. SQ1 and SQ2, mediums are mandated, whereas
You just got a cheeky new follow,
SQ3, softs are mandated. Plymouth, thank you for the follow. I think this was the repercussions. No! That was it. And then when Oscar leaves the room, it's, I'm so sorry, I had to do it in front of Oscar.
You just got a cheeky new follow, fella.
Stay my podcast. Thank you for the refollow. I appreciate it. Yeah, just Cookies Milk. It's okay. You're not on Santa's naughty list. Can I tell you what I've been listening to a lot of recently? Also, Beaksy and I think Nat as well. Let me know what emote you get from this hype train. What a mask. 33-1. That's rapid. Signs low-key matching in the first sector. What was I saying? Oh, I've been listening to a lot of lo-fi, but not like strange lo-fi. Lo-fi of already popular songs. And I find that when I'm editing, I know the song, but I don't sing along because otherwise I get distracted. Ooh, Piastri matching. He's 600ths down. Let's go. Yeah, it's so good because it's like, oh, Norris is matching as well. This is going to be close. Let's say Post Malone, White Iverson comes on. It's like it plays the tune of White Iverson with no words. And when songs are on, I can't do two things at once like we've just seen. So it helps out heaps. I can share with you guys the playlist. Oh my God, the love heart. I love that when we hit a hype train, I also get one. Yo, let's go. You're actually the hype train master. Piastri 2/10 down on Verstappen after the middle sector. He lost probably a 10.5, maybe a little bit more. But last sector there, they should be quicker. Let's see if he can bring it back. What's Norris? Norris, damn, a 10th away. Norris should be getting pole here. You got this one now. Oh, that's sick. I like that it's called I'm Spiraling. All right, Oscar, let's see what this last sector says. P2 by 2/10. He didn't take much back from Max that sector, unfortunately. Norris, though, this is... I think Piastri is someone who warms up into a weekend and a sprint weekend. I don't know how well. He actually goes faster. He's switched on today. I don't like it. Does he think this is FP2? I can, but you saw my setup. Do anything after time. It's cooked. Yeah, fair. Yeah, fair. Dude, Leclerc's going out this session. He's not locked in. A Norris win this weekend would make the championship even more interesting. And, like, I don't know if I can take it, man. And, like, I know 2021 was so sick and I was on the edge of my seat every race, but it was more like, is someone finally going to overthrow Lewis? Now it's like, let my favorite driver win the championship, please. I saw him. I saw. That's so amazing. I hope you have so much fun at Coda.
You just got a cheeky new follow, fella.
Bimley, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Da, 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 da. What's up, Magnus? Norris looking quick, man. Let's hope he can lock in for SQ3, all you Norris fans. Me personally, I don't want to see it. Who's my fave? I'm definitely an... Oh my God! I'm an Oscar fan. Sorry. I just had another train of thought. We got a new Autosport magazine. I'll show you guys after the session, in between sessions, the cover up close. Jaden, you're going to want to see it. I'll bring it up close, but how cool is that? I'll bring it up close after the session. How's that sound? Bracelet? Oh my fucking God. We're on. We are on. Whoopsie. Let's hope that his luck changes now. What do you want? What do you not want me to see? Also, I think it's too late. I want you to see it. After this session, I'm going to show the new Autosport magazine cover for this month. And there's a little preview for you. Whoopsie, bracelet is on. Liam Jared Lawson, Hastings, New Zealand. Height, 174 centimeters, 69 kilos. Nice. We weigh the same. But he's taller, so he looks skinnier. God damn it. According to your expert analysis, who's getting called? According to my expert analysis, hang on. Lando, soz. Love how fan bases of top drivers ignore that their drivers are at a top and saying being a fan of their driver is the worst. That being a Bottas fan, for me, the last points I experienced was 2 years ago. Yeah, being a fan of a driver who is lower down the order is definitely a lot harder than following a driver at the top. And I think a lot of people, oh my goodness, Lawson. A lot of people experience this, which what I like to call the Daniel Ricciardo effect. Everyone loves Daniel Ricciardo, and he's great. He's at McLaren, and it's kind of like, oh, you're in a midfield team, but I still really like you. But then he goes and he wins a Grand Prix. It's like, I love you. Then he goes to V-Carb. He stinks it up at the back of the grid for a little bit. He didn't always stink it up, but you know what I mean. And it kind of like, I love Daniel Ricciardo, but I am more worried about Max, or I'm more worried about Lando, or you know what I mean? I think, and especially with me, a driver's performance weighs in on how much I like them. That was until Oscar Piastri, of course. But before that, it was also performance dependent. And I think we're seeing that with a little bit with Lewis now, because I know when I used to do watch-alongs, Lewis, it was like Lewis. Now, not so much. I would as well, Em. I'd follow him to hell and back, but recently, I just wish he'd stop going there. You know what I mean? I would follow this guy to the depths of hell, but he just needs to stop going there, because I'm getting sick of it. Oh, Lawson's exceeded track limits, you idiot. Lawson's not going to get a time. It's not good enough, and also he exceeded, and he's not going to get to the line in time. Turn 19, man. It's a tough one. I personally hate it in the game because you can't see the apex as you turn into it. Isaac might also be out. I follow Bottas to Sauron back. Oh, wait a second. How good is he going to do this weekend, do you reckon? Our session is over. This is the last laps. Top 3 have pitted. Fair enough. Williams looking quick. I might try and find an excuse to get Williams in the team. Hulkenberg, P5. I don't like how delayed the onboard is because the lap gets spoilt before they hit the line, but it's much of a muchness. Dude, Leclerc's going to go out. A 25.5 to start. And if he gets through, he's knocking out Hamilton, who is also on a lap just behind him. My God. Hamilton is not going to be safe, Crofty. Oh, my goodness. Crofty just said Hamilton's safe. Actually, he's not. This is not looking good, bruv. And Piastri's being told to improve his Italian? Nah. Leclerc to the line. Hamilton needs to improve now. Leclerc's gone to 8th. If he improves, he knocks out Kimi. Oh, he does. Kimmy's out. Kimmy's low-key rapid, man, and he's out by 6 milliseconds. Wow. Kimmy's out by like... You can't even blink that fast. You understand how fast you blink? You don't blink in that time either. Oh, that's such a shame, man. Hamilton fans, rejoice. Antonelli and Mercedes fans, on my side of the garage, that is not good. That is strategical pole position back in the day, but there's no strategy here. Hulk top 5 is kind of crazy, dude. He's cooking. Considering Gabby's last and didn't get a lap, he's going to be kicking himself. Kimmy is out. Kimmy is out. And Norris looks like the guy to beat, man. Yeah, they've just scraped through. Good news, Jaden and Ferrari fans. Ferrari cannot be knocked out of the next session because there is no... Oh, goodness. There's no... What was I going to say? No one gets knocked out. Have a look at this. So I'm getting the Autosport magazine every single month, and I would like to go back in time and get all of the ones since Austria 2020. Why did I say that like I was going to keep going? Austria 2020, because that was my first ever race. If anyone can help me out with that, that would be great. But at the moment, we have last month, which was October, and it had Oscar on the front. This month, how cool is that? Is Leclerc wrong about Ferrari? Yo, what's up, bro? Good morning. Considering the session he's just had and how their performance is today, that is the front cover. So that's what you're going to be seeing behind the setup. That was obviously from the Dutch Grand Prix, his cheeky little photo shoot. There will be times when we get Lando Norris on the front, and we have to be okay with that. We were fortunate that our first edition had Oscar on the front. Let me show you the first edition. So this is going to live up here where those quad lock things are because it gives it a better angle. This was the first month, and I'm going to go back in time and get every edition since Austria 2020 because I think it would be so cool to have an Autosport magazine collection from the first time I watched a race. In 2020, I think they were weekly, so we're going to have a lot. But I'm on the hunt for them. That was the cover of October. And they come a little bit damaged, which is not a good sign. But this is the one that you guys are going to be seeing now. I like it. It's fresh. And I like that this is going to update monthly, which is really, really cool. What do you guys think? What do you rate it? We will be getting a Lando cover one day. We just have to brace ourselves, okay? I think it's an amazing photo. I personally really like it. Oopsie. Amazing. So that is going to live there for the next month, the next 30 days. Fuck. I fucked it. Shit on it. I hope it doesn't fall. I feel like it's going to fall. I will fix it later. You did, JJ. You did. In Hungary, it's called that, which translates to Rain World, not Autosport Fair. Well, I mean, I was kind of tossing up between, I don't know who I was going to get, to be honest, but Autosport is the most iconic, but there's a couple out there. Oh, Racing World. Oh, got you. You take the Lando one if you're offering. Unfortunately, I'm not offering, but thank you for asking. I love this season because of how many points lower teams are getting while also dying inside the Bottas. Never got those chances. True. Let's hope it's the same next year. Next year is going to be a very interesting season. So a veteran like Bottas should be good. Lando. What a W, Brock. Are you going to be here for both sessions tomorrow? Who's going to be back tomorrow? Raise your hand. I will be. I will not have moved. I'm going to be live. We're going to split the sessions so you guys can get a little power nap in and I can do a series of editing, but we are going to be live for most sessions. What? I think a ghost just entered my room. Can we 2x speed this session? I want my Mackies. This is a 2x speeded qualifying session. All right, let's get this timer ready. We are going into SQ3. Cool. And the time of this session is going to be 8 minutes. You probably, let's go. You'll stay out tomorrow. Let's go. You'll be here, kill me silently. Let's go. I do want to say quickly that if you guys are not in the Discord, make sure you join the Discord. It's the pinned chat. I'm also going to resend it into Twitch chat. Click that link. Join. We have a good chinwag over there. There's a memes Discord. There's a memes channel, F1 channel, general chat channel. Subs. You guys have your own channel as well, which is very cool. Yeah, sweet. On TikTok, if you would like to join it, you will not miss a live stream if you are in it. Oh my God, they didn't tell me the time. So we are 30 seconds behind right now, but it's fine. I'm just going to start it when it hits 7:15. You will have to go to my bio, but there is a working link in there, which is super fun. You will not miss a stream if you are in there. Tip with ghosts, they don't like it if you tell them that you had a nice date with their mum and Ben said mum over to clap cheeks. I learned that in Fats Movie. I will try that next time a ghost walks in. We hit a sub goal as well. Thank you. So I'm just going to update that. This isn't a hit right now. This is so I don't forget. But thank you, Beaksy. I appreciate it, mate.
Wow, guys, are you seeing this? It's a new goal.
Shout
The
out,
goal of
Yuki.
mine is to open a restaurant.
Bro, called his TikTok. I know. Favorite condition? Wet. Bro likes the wet. A wet Silvo. He low-key did cook there 2 years ago when it was wet as well. Right, this is SQ3. This sets the top 10 for the sprint races, which is going to be the first session tomorrow. 17 laps. Are the tyres set for the sprint race? No. No, they are not. Drivers will most likely be on hards. However, some drivers will gamble it on the mediums. What time will it start? Tomorrow in the Discord. It depends what time zone you're in, but in the Discord, there's the events tab and the schedule tab, which tells you everything in your own time zone. Also, my Twitch schedule. There's 3 spots. And 4, if you're on desktop, you scroll down, you can see as well. So you can see everyone's going to go out in softs now because they're mandated. Sprint race is not mandated. Regular qualifying not mandated, and obviously Grand Prix not mandated as well. It's just special for sprint quali, which I kind of like. They used to do hards, mediums, softs, and now they're doing mediums, softs. Yo, what's up, Tims? What am I doing, lobbies? No plans to. Well, not no plans to. But the answer is I don't know. Because I haven't done my schedule for next week or even thought about it. Because it's race week, let's go. However, if you're in the Discord, you get notified with every upcoming stream. So you will know that way. Predictions, Lando poll. Never mind, this whole game sucks. What about you, Aussie Arrows? What do you think? What's up? No, thank you.
Okay.
My fucking pretzels.
I'm so hungry.
Is that what you got before? I was like, a ghost has just come into my room.
No, I came and got the pretzels and left.
Bigsy said next time there's a ghost, I should tell them that I had a nice date with their mum and I bent over said mum to clap cheeks.
I'm telling Bea.
She's telling Bea. Should do a sprint weekend when hards are the only type of tire allowed for SQ3, but softs for SQ1 and SQ2. That would be interesting. I don't know if they would have enough softs. Right, we need to lock in. There's only 4 minutes. Grapes in the fridge. I'm shocked, dude. Grapes. Grapes is so good. No, Vic hates it because I've stopped buying snacks. So every time she's here, she's like, I've got nothing to eat. But if I buy snacks, I eat them. So therefore, I do not buy snacks. What's the difference between an omelette and a baby? I don't know. I'm sure a baby would be way more calories. In Miracle, some people are going out for 1 lap. Ballsy. So many snacks yesterday. My defense, I need snacks for my drive on Monday. Hey, if you're gonna buy snacks, pop off. There's no shame. I'm not trying to bring shame to anyone buying snacks. However, as someone who's trying to cut some weight, I know that when I buy snacks, I eat them. So my resolution is don't buy snacks. If you're a smoker, you can't smoke if you don't have cigarettes. As a binge eater, you can't binge eat if you don't cook a lot. If you're a snacker, you can't eat if you don't have snacks. If I have a can of Pringles, it's gone. If whatever there is. The only thing, Vic's bought her own snacks. She knows I'm trying to cut weight. And she brings this, like, my favorite chocolate is Temptation. But I've been good. I've only had 2 squares. If pop off. If you're gonna buy snacks, pop off. I'm not here to judge the snack buying. I'm a serial snack buyer. It's so hot in here now. Every time I start my PC. Do we think Hulkenberg could get a cheeky top 4? Also, 32.8 from Russell is really no good. Actually, I take that back. Sorry, I thought they were in the 31s before. They were in the 33s. You're not big on snacks? Good, stay that way. Because they're scary calories. Excuse me. Purple for Hulkenberg, let's go. Could he get a top 4? He's gone faster than Russell. Could he get a top 4? Let's see. Leclerc's going to be a good benchmarker. Slower than Hulkenberg. By a 10th. No. 2,000ths. 200ths. My apologies. Come on, Nico. Hulkenberg is matching Russell. Hamilton that was. Hulkenberg's now up by just over a 10th. We could see him at the top of the leaderboard for a second if he's careful. McLarens are starting their lap now. 24.9 from wow, Norris. Wow. Leclerc's not looking good for pole, but he should be up there. He's only a 10th and a bit off into the last sector. Hulkenberg, he's at the top 2.5 tenths. I kind of want no one to beat this. Not even Oscar. I kind of want no one to beat that. Leclerc shouldn't do it. Hamilton shouldn't do it. Norris is going to do it. They're rapid in the last sector. 5th fastest for Norris. Leclerc. I'm getting my names mixed up. Who stole it? Verstappen stole it. Verstappen is coming. Ahead of Leclerc? Dude, that's 2 qualies in a row. Sprint quali, and now in the quali before. Norris quicker by half a second. You're telling me they're the second slowest car? Dude, come on, Oscar. Come on, man. Max is matching. He shouldn't do it, though, because McLaren are rapid in this last sector, keep in mind. Oscar got 2 more corners. Alonso crossed the line in P4. That's a handsome lap. He'll just be sent down at least twice, though. Any purples? 3 tenths off. That is kind of a big gap. Verstappen's going to slide into that gap or jump to the top. He's jumped to the top. Well done, Max. What a lap. It does push Piastri to the second row, which is annoying. And also on the bad side of the grid. But I think the better off driver from this quali session, yes, Max was fastest, but there's fuck all to split it. And Norris is on the inside heading into turn 1. If there's anyone that can defend it, it's Max. But he just keeps showing up. I think that I would want to start where Lando is starting, though, personally. Hulkenberg top 4. We said it. Who was here? Well done, Max. He's insane, mate. I think it's tough, man. Did Russell not with a good lap? The best two drivers this season have been Verstappen and Russell. Crazy that the two title contenders, there's 5 people that can still win it, but realistically, the top 2 in the championship are not. I don't think they're in the best 2 drivers of the year. I'm not mad. I would argue that Russell is the best driver of the season. There is definitely an argument for Russell best driver of the season. Well, he won last week, and he's had incredibly consistent results when a car has not been consistent. Just look at Kimi. He had a stinker. He had a stinker start of the year. I'm not saying it because I like George Russell. I'm saying it because I genuinely think he's the top 2 drivers this year. I'm not just looking at who's won the most Grand Prix, because at the start of the season, it's going to go to McLaren. But I don't think they've been in a top 2. I think both of them have made far too many mistakes in a year where they are primed to win the championship. And go back 4 rounds, I wouldn't be saying McLaren, I'd be saying Lando. But the last 3 weeks have been stinkers for Piastri. Yeah, McLaren driver management. Driver quality Bottas. If I did end of season rankings right now, it would be Verstappen, then Russell, then Piastri, then Norris. See, I think Isaac is rookie of the year, 100%. I don't think he's the second best driver out of anyone. No races in Netherlands, yeah. Yeah, just to make us feel better. There's been no races, man. Well done, Max.
Oh,
that
my
was
little
insane.
sexy pudding pants. Thank you for
Thank you for the
contributing
100
to
bits,
the itty
JJ.
bitty bitty committee.
Higher than George?
It is time for the ultimate manifest. Max gets the jump, Lando goes for the Canada-style gap and they both go tumbling. Oscar wins ahead of Nico and George. Oh, and Gasly gains 9 places to go P4 cause he's goated.
Thank you for the bits. What was I gonna say? I can't remember. Oh, Flabin, you're saying that I have George Russell's dick in me, and that's why he's second. And then you put him lower down the order because you hate him. You know what I mean? You say Lando's second best driver this year. So not Isaac, it's Lando. But if you put that Delulu aside, he's 3rd best driver of the year. Okay, so a driver who's first in the championship, and I would say they're pretty evenly matched. Lando's still doing better, even though he's 22 points behind. Super Max, man. Lando is not ahead of George, and neither is Oscar. Max, George, Oscar, Lando. I think that's my top 4 as well. If I'm going to think past the top 4, I need to think a little bit harder. Let's go, Max. Ooh, 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 ooh. He's so sick, man. He's so sick. When you guys grow up, if you decide you're going to have kids, you're going to one day sit them down and say, I got to watch Max Verstappen in his prime. How cool is that? That's like the old timers saying, I used to watch Michael Schumacher or Ayrton Senna or Alan Prost, like rocking chair back in my day. Alan Prost, he was my guy. I loved him. Where you get to say, I watched the Max Verstappen in his prime. You know the guy carving up GT3s right now? I know he's 50 years old and he's still winning everything. Should have seen him in F1. Now sit down and watch all these highlights. Autosport in January this year. Oh, cool, Adam. That's cool. 5th could possibly be Alex or Kimi. I think Kimi isn't even in the top 10. Personally, I think he's had a few good weekends. But if he's 5th, that means that he's Rookie of the Year. And I think he's below Isaac and below Behrman for Rookie of the Year. Yeah, Kimi's still young. Give him another year. Give him another 2. Give him another 5 years. This is going to be such an interesting sprint race start because they're going to be like this. They're going to be like this, ready to go. If the car's on right now, I know what happened. Right, I'm going to end the recording. Right, well, that was an interesting quality. On to the sprint race where I think Lando will go for the lead at turn 1. That's my prediction. Let's go. Now we can end recording. You going back to sleep? I do not blame you, Nat. Hopefully you have sweet dreams. Dream of Oscar winning the sprint race, please. Ugh. Hey, I know that guy. I can't remember his name, but I know him. He's pretty high up at Pirelli. I saw Prime Lewis win at Silverstone from the stands. Me too. He drove past me carrying that flag. Oh my goodness. I would say that Glenn Powell got to meet Oscar, but I might even say Oscar might got to meet Glenn Powell. That's so sick. Max, George, and Oscar are driving great right now. I wouldn't say Oscar's driving great. I love it though. I love that you've put it in there. Ollie and Oscar are the best out of the rookie. Oscar's not a rookie. Nico not near top 5, barely scored points apart from 4 or 5 good races and been beaten by Bortoletto and Quali. True. Bortoletto, top 3. You just got to remember back to the start of the season. I think the thing with Formula One is it has such a short memory. So people are going to forget the start of the year. They're going to forget how Kimi was, not Kimi, how Bortoletto was at the start of the year. I know he didn't have the good machinery, but still there were not really standout results that come from it. People are gonna forget how Kimi was in the middle of the season, where he went on 7 races in a row where they were just stinkers, man. And you just forget things. It's not a good thing. It's not a bad thing. You just forget things, which is okay. But this is the order for this sprint race tomorrow. Max starts on pole, Norris P2, Piastri P3, lining up alongside Hulkenberg, who is out-qualified. Russell, Alonso, both Williams are there, but the Ferraris are down. Antonelli didn't make SQ3. Hadjar didn't make SQ3, which is low-key a strange sight. He's always normally like there or thereabouts. Then the rest of the order, I'd say, is more or less as should. And I guess you could say the reason Antonelli didn't make SQ3 was because Hulkenberg's there. I know you can say that Hamilton knocked him out, but Hulkenberg is his first time out of SQ1. He's made SQ3. So I would say he doesn't belong there. You know what I mean? He doesn't belong there. Excuse me. And in a car that Antonelli has, he definitely belongs there. And I got worried because you've had 4 energy drinks and a heart rate test, and turns out I'm prime athlete. 61 beats per minute. That is a healthy heartbeat. Let's go. I've got a good way to test your heartbeat. I'm going to come over to your house, and I'm going to lay on your chest. I'm going to listen to it. I'm going to tell you if it's healthy or not. How does that sound? Charles P4 on current form is crazy. Yeah, I'm not putting Charles very high. I'm not putting Hamilton very high. And then you got people like Sainz and Alonso who have had good seasons but have been so unlucky. Then you got people like Stroll, man. He's one of the 2 drivers that haven't DNF'd this season in a Grand Prix. Max is just a fucking madman. But if
You just got a
there's a
cheeky
couple
new follow
races
fella.
I think you don't want pole. And I think this is one of them. I think P2 gets if you get a good start from P2, you'll ride up the inside and there's nothing Max can do about it. But we'll see how the starts go. Max is really good at the starts. Norris has been much better. TG Madverick, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm going to bring the music back. YouTube, thank you for watching. I'm sorry I missed out on SQ1. I will make sure I remember for the sprint race and for qualifying tomorrow so that you guys can tune in whenever. I'm going to put the music back on. So I'm going to end the stream because otherwise it gets copyrighted. So if you want to keep watching, come on over to Twitch or TikTok. And I will see you guys later. Bye, YouTube. Don't fear, chat. I am hanging about. I just want to bring the damn. Well, how long was that stream? That would have been like a